Okay, let's get started on this. Hey there, Otis. Probably won't be as interactive as sometimes. Gonna have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Oh, southern coral tube. That's fine. At least I'm not too far away from important things. Knowing the map is reasonably key. And we head down towards the wreck. So we need a certain amount of minimum things in order to set up our base and be underway for the run. One of the most important things is the blueprints for the Sea Glide, which I can now scan with the scanner that I made myself. So there's one. We need two. A lot of these boxes are fake. We'll have to hope we find another one. Just gotta grab this limestone on our way past. There's one over there. Hiding behind the wreckage. That's fine. Up we go. And down into the caves. I believe it's this one I can squeeze past the rock. These rocks are very annoying, and I don't know why they appear. Okay, maybe this isn't the one that I can... Nice, it is. Just need to get the right angle. Wasted a bit of oxygen on that, unfortunately, so I won't go too far down that direction. We'll just get what we can along here. Get a few sandstone early, which is quite nice. Up we go. And we just head this way slightly. So we have 4 copper. Need a minimum of 3. 6 would be even nicer. Let's go back down here actually to see if there's any extra sandstone. Yes, good. Certainly don't need the lead, but the others definitely useful. And now back towards the life pod. So I'm just going to drop that lead for now because I'll come across plenty later. I didn't pick up another one mushroom, that's alright. I'll get one shortly. Two of those, so I need a lot more quartz, that's fine. Can actually build the repair tool now to... clicked off the thing. Can hold the shift key to keep the crafting menu open, but obviously not when you click off it. I've got a plaster on my finger at the moment, so it's making doing this a bit awkward. Keep those on us. Sure. We need to get a bunch more quartz, so we need at least 4, but we will need a lot more, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them for now is all we need just at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 is our bare minimum. We'll grab a few extra since we're here. May as well clean this out reasonably thoroughly. We will need a lot of resources from here. Try and avoid the crash fish where we can. It's pretty picked clean now. Right, back we go. Should have everything we need. So we can now make another battery. We'll make another couple of glass, just to get it out of our inventory. Make the habitat builder. And there's not too much else to actually get out of here. Sure, we'll do that. So, we're going to actually want to... I guess I can make a second base. Make a base with a hatch, put the solar panel on the floor. Here's a reason for that. Gather some mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My inventory is full. Okay, might need to do 2 trips. Alright, or we just do it like that. And now we want to slash one more. Dying clears our inventory. Now we wanted to flood the base because it activates a particular glitch. We may as well clear that out now. We then dump the flares and the mushrooms, and in we go. So we now have a flooded base. This will be important. We'll build one fabricator, stake out another, put down a locker. We might actually want 2 lockers with this. Normally in Bingo we might only need 1, but I feel with Blackout we might need some extra. Right, now we can just dump some stuff in here. Got 4, we'll make a 5th, so we need 4 more quartz. No, 6 more quartz. So we want to do this. That activates a glitch. We now go very, very fast. And we're going to head north, because it's where I know that there's a lot of resources that I want. We come in here. I think we might actually be fine for copper now. Crashfish are now going to ignore us because of our super sea glide glitch. We're going to grab some more quartz. That's 5. So we've got 6, 7, 8. We'll probably need some more later, but that's fine. There's a rock in the way, which is going to be annoying. We'll go in the back way. We're just wanting to get a bit more sandstone at the moment. Also, I'll grab some metal. Let's grab some of this. So we're using the scroll wheel to break rocks very fast. Bind it to the left mouse button, as is common in a lot of games, for various reasons. In this it's for resource collection. And over we go. Heading back to base. We can traverse very large distances very quickly now. So we need to get the table coral out of there again. So now we have 2 fabricators, so we can use them with a bit more efficiency. Take our tank off, we're going to upgrade it to a bigger one. What else do we need? Not a huge amount just at the moment. We're going to need to make some copper wires. I put things in the wrong place, there we go. I thought I'd grab them instead of placing them. We're also going to need a couple of wiring kits, but we have enough for 1 at the moment, which is fine. And we'll just put all that stuff in there. Right, now, we need to collect a bunch of extra metal, and we also want to get some blueprints. Wrong one. I want to go upstairs, and because I'm going to need to make use of another glitch here. deconstructing and reconstructing the hatch gives us back Super Sea Glide every time we enter a base. So, what do I need? I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, I believe. We're close enough to a forest that it doesn't matter too much, and we'll grab 2 metal for now, and now that's the amount of room that we can fit in there. So we did a glitch where we could access our locker from further away than normal. It allows us 1 singular access of our life pod storage when we're as far from home as we end up. And that is because we skip an animation. Only when the animation of the locker completes does it normally give us the access to the storage. So that's a bunch of metal gotten from there. We still need some more blueprints ideally. We're after bioreactor and Seamoth. I also can't remember if, oh yes there is, there's a vending machine. We need both of those types of things in this run. The other one we'll get later. There's a bioreactor. It's good. Metal salvage. Another bioreactor, so that's all of them. That's good. I don't believe I need life pod 17, but there is always a Seamoth fragment here to scan. So it's good to do that while we're here. And we head over to the wreck. Get ourselves a bit of extra oxygen because we don't actually want to die here. And that'll do. Down we go. So we want some other fragments from inside this wreck. But rather than find our way inside, we're going to do a little magic trick. And we're going to make the wreck disappear. Now this does get rid of any databank entries or PDAs that might be in this wreck, but we don't need any for this run. We don't need the laser cutter. I believe we might need the modification station, so I'll get that now. We also need the mobile vehicle bay. So we got 1 and 1, that's 2 and 1, 2 and 2, and 2 and 3, and 3 and 3. So we're done. Now we get some more of that. What else was there that we needed in terms of fish? We need to cook some fish. We don't need to scan all that much. We need some floaters. We can get them later. Heading on back to base. So it's night time, so we don't have as much power in our base. Or at least it's not generating, but it should be relatively full. And not as full as I would have liked. Full enough to process our inventory. So we're going to dump all of this loose metal in here. We're also going to get 2 of those and these 5 because we're going to need them in a little bit. So that should be plenty of metal there. Now we'll go upstairs and grab everything from up here. So we do have power up here, we just have the singular fabricator instead. I should have grabbed the wiring kit while I was at it. Need another one of those. And we'll make 3 lubricant. Can't remember exactly how many I need, so I may as well just make 3. 14-minute radiation warning. Times that by 5, and you get the amount of time time that the aurora will explode. In we come, so we'll grab this out. We'll also grab that out because we can actually just repair the life pod now. We may as well. We're also we can't do anything else. Yeah, just dump all of this in here, except for that. Okay, it's daytime now, so normally we want to go faster than this in terms of some objectives, but because this is a longer run, I don't feel quite as pressured. So you need to repair both the radio and the life pod systems for that objective. So that's that one done. So I may as well mark that one as done. Cool. Hopefully that'll show up and won't be too invasive on the screen. Now, we're going to do this. Come here. Wait. I should actually make the... Yeah, before I do anything too drastic, I need to make the propulsion cannon, I believe. So I'll need some more mushrooms and another silver. So I'll make 2 more batteries. And leave. I'm just going to head over to the kelp forest again and look for some more sandstone. Here's some. Lead, of course. Gold, of course. What we actually want is silver. So of course we're not going to get it from here. These are all random nodes. There we go. It's telling me to eat something. I shouldn't really need to, but it does actually make you go slower. So we are actually going to... we need to do a blocker of bladderfish, so let's do that. 2, 3, 4. There's usually quite a few around in the shallows. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We do actually need some teeth from these dogs as well, but we might come back for that. So 11 bladderfish. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That'll do. Back we go. Thanks, Dory. So we don't actually have a waterproof locker yet, so we'll make one of those now. And we'll make a wiring kit with the other one. And we're just going to swap batteries now. No, first things first, come out here. And drop this. And fill it full of bladderfish. Good, so that is that one done. And now we're going to do something relatively sacrilegious. And we're going to cook all the bladderfish. Normally you turn them into water, but we need to fill a locker with cooked fish. So we're going to do this. It's also funny. There we go. You can leave while things are building and pick them up through the wall. And now we fill it with cooked fish. And we've done two objectives for the price of 1. And now we can nom down on some fish. And probably stuff the rest in the locker somewhere. Actually, we're just going to dump those because it's funny. Now, what else do we need? We need to put that in there and grab one of those out. We're just going to make the propulsion cannon now. Grab some base materials. We may as well take a spare battery, I suppose. We don't need the repair tool now. We won't need the spare battery. Let's get rid of that. Up we go. Now, is there anything I want to take with me? Do I need remote storage? I don't think I do, come to think of it. Just came up to clear my head. Hey, Sock. So let's head over to the Jelly Shroom Cave. And we're going to start doing a few additional objectives. So there's 16 PDAs relating to the Legacy side quest, and we need to pick up all of them. We're also going to scavenge a few extra fragments here. I don't think I need the stasis rifle, do I? But it can be useful to have. I don't think I need any. I don't have any Leviathan related things either. No, I don't have Killer Leviathan or anything. That's fine. Good to have, just in case. Thermal plant is very good to have. That's just another thermal plant, isn't it? Yes, okay. Come over here. We'll grab this PDA first. And a second. And the third. The fourth, we need to scan the filtration machine, because we need to build all interior pieces. Tab 3 of the Habitat Builder. We'll grab the multi-purpose room now, because we need to make several of those. We also need to fully power a base. That's going to be interesting. The stingers can't hurt us when we're in an SSG state. So the other PDA there. Grab that just in case we want it. Grab that. I don't have build a bed or anything like that. So that should be, I believe, all the PDAs from this location. I was going to take a quick peek and see if I could see any shale, because I need quite a bit of those resources. Magnetite, I don't think I actually need. I need 2 of. We'll grab that one and then be on our way, I guess. There's 2. Sure. Now we'll be on our way. Now we want to head south. So we picked up a beacon from one of those PDAs, which shows us where one of the other bases are. Get some oxygen and head down, make sure we're going the right way. Yep, approximately. And come over here. Yep. I was looking at my objectives, not where I was going. Cyclops engine, that's kind of nice. Some fewer ones that I need to get later. Maybe I should have done remote storage, because then I could have grabbed a bunch of tiger plants. There's Lifepod 7. We'll scan the unusual doll just because it's fun to do so. Because why not? And while we're here, we will mark that off. Just seeing if there's any other fragments of interest. Yeah, engine is not really the most important fragments to get, so I'm not too worried about getting a lot of them now. Just going to fill up on some air. We can die whenever we feel like it to refresh our air supply, but it does take a little bit of time to respawn. I'd rather not do it too often. So I want to come down to a wreck. Here it is, in the Grand Reef. Drill arm is good. We have the drill a resource with a prawn objective as one of the difficulty 5s. We may as well pick up some aerogel. There's another drill arm, that's good. So I need grapple arms, they're usually inside the wreck itself. Down we go. There's another moon pool, that's good. That's both of those. Let's just deconstruct this, make the wreck go pop, and hopefully find grapple arm fragments inside. There's one, and there's another over there. Jolly good. Bueno. So now I think I want to go up to the island rather than down into the deeper parts of the map just yet. Make sure we're going up to approximately the right place. Hopefully at least. Yes, there's the large island. I'm actually going to build our base in the middle here. Needs to be slightly under the water with a hatch. We now want to flood it so that we'll be able to get Super Sea Glide off that. We then need to go behind the island to a particular point. Somewhere around here. Actually want to go a bit further around and come up here. Super Sea Glide allows us to do a nice graceful swan dive. I should have done the other end of the cave. Basically we needed this PDA first. So now we have 2 beacons to the deep base, just for fun. Come over here, come in, past the crab, get a free battery, grab that, go up, don't need anything from here. Going to scan the bulkhead, because we need that. We're then going to grab that. I should have scanned the purple tablet first actually, but never mind. Maybe we'll do that now while I'm thinking of it, because otherwise I'll forget. You need to specifically scan the purple tablet rather than just pick it up in order to get the blueprint for some reason. It's an anomaly in that respect. Now, these crabs can be very annoying, but can also be very useful. So we're going to try and make some use out of them. Up we go, and around and down, and release it. Grab this PDA, come through here. That's the only PDA from here. Bring him out again. Not sure about this angle. Let's allow them to drop. You want them to be flat, ideally. Maybe that will do. This is actually a bit dangerous because if I die, then I don't have a base nearby. Maybe I won't use him after all. No, he's spinning around too much. Oh, that looks better actually. Go over to the other peak. With all of that time, I could have just run up it, to be honest. And now we drop him down. And grab that PDA. Sure, we'll grab some water. I don't need any of those, that's fine. I should have gone into the base down the bottom, because then I could have just jumped off and respawned there. Because I didn't, that means I actually have to do this the long way. And down we go. Now, how many things is that? Also, have I achieved anything else? Not yet. No, not yet. Databank entries. Let's take a look at the Digger Sea survivors. How many is that? 12. That feels about right. Cool. So the rest should be downstairs. I need to do the hatch. And that gets me Super Sea Glide again. Deconstruct the hatch. Deconstruct the basic compartment. And down. Is this a blackout? Yes, it is, Selvna. That is the intention. So now I want to head over to the Treader's Rack. Which I'm now getting lost trying to find. There it is. They were open to either. There's blackouts that are done as part of the marathon. We'll see. If they find that it feels too long for them, then we'll cut it down. Do we need the propulsion arm? I don't need the propulsion arm. What we do need is Cyclops pieces. There's a hull. There's a second hull. We really don't have much health, so we don't want to trifle with the warpers, otherwise we'll end up back at the life pod. And some more hull. And we're just going to have to go up for air, looks like. There's a bridge. Second bridge, third bridge over there, that's good. Also drill, no, the prawn suits. Let's head up for air first. Okay. There we go. Commentator lockout would be good. It would be, yes, as you say. Probably not for this one. Do that. So that's 2 of the 3 parts the Cyclops gotten. Now we only need 2 more engine fragments. There's a couple of places those can be. Grab some of those because we do need a polyaniline for the Seamoth defense system. That was a magnetite. I thought it was a salt for some reason, even though they're completely different. Here's some salt. Grab one of those. Come over into this cave and get ourselves some special materials. Ideally we wouldn't use too many of these tablets because we do need to fill a lock with them, but a 1 for 6 deal is not bad. Yeah, I know what the difference of them is, yeah. Pick up this. Oh, Sock was asking. Ah, right. That was nearly off the top of my chat window, so I couldn't see that. I don't think I need much else from this wreck. I do, however, need some more gel sacks. There's a time capsule. Time capsules are not banned, unlike in a normal speedrun in Bingo, but they're very rarely very useful. They're more likely to just be full of rubbish that you don't need. Finding myself in need of oxygen again. I probably should have just taken a death there, to be honest, because I can flood a base very quickly. Never mind. Once you kind of commit to going up for air, you may as well continue with it. There we go. It would reset my health as well, actually. We will be doing that soon anyway. So how much space do we now have? Only 2 things left, okay. Well, that's mostly reserved, I feel. So we're actually not going to get everything from here. We're going to need to get some more stuff from later. In fact, I might grab a couple of rubies here instead and just eat the gel sacks, and I can get 2 gel sacks later much easier. Realistically, I should have used remote storage earlier on, or it does actually persist through death anyway. Find our way down here, and there should be a little hole. Here it is. Allowing us access into the deep reef. And then we come here. Now, what we need here is scan the coffee vending machine. And there is a PDA here. There's this one. I don't need that. Carryall, I do need one, but I can get one elsewhere. I've got not enough inventory space at the moment to worry about that. Down we go. We need to grab this cuttlefish. We need to scan the orange tablet and then pick it up. We actually need to now leave and come back because I'm actually not going to have enough inventory space for everything, which is unfortunate. I should probably have actually left the blood oil for another time because it's less important. So we have 6 spaces. We'll be trading that in for 3 cubes, so then we'll have 4 spaces. I guess this isn't too bad. I didn't flood the base, that was silly of me. Would you be running a grid, or would you be running blind? Do you mean for lockout? Not sure. We're just going to break a crab squid egg because no one likes them. I feel for lockout you might want to do blind, but for a marathon setting it would probably be better if you actually knew beforehand. Yeah, so now I only have one space left, that's right. That's the problem here. What can I drop? Let's come through here. So the only thing to do here now is actually the cove tree. So I need this. And then if I drop those base materials, and that's the one thing that I've picked up, then I'll keep that because the ion cubes don't count. Wait, well, I don't need the second one of those. I don't have or can collect all 5, do I? No. Then I'm being silly, and I don't need to care. I can get salt later. That's fine. Where was I? Where's all my materials gone now? Never mind. I've screwed it up now, I think. There's... oh, it's all down here. Okay, no, that's fine. Because ideally I now want to go through to the cove tree, which may require me taking another death on my way. And if I can grab some nickel from there, that would be good, because I have the jump jet upgrade that I need to make. The idea is I'll just be running the same grid. So they'll know it. The idea is that this grid is a decent showcase of various objectives. Or I could just come up with another one if we decided to revise it, if kind of believed that some of the objectives weren't good, or that didn't have good combo, or it went too long. Yeah, so because of all that faffing around, I'm now going to have to take another death here. And I'm too far away for building it. We might not actually survive here. No, we didn't. Never mind, we didn't lose anything. That's the main thing. Then there's a base down there for when we need it. So, now we can make the benzene. That's the most annoying part of that equation. So now we need the... I need the salt for that. That's fine. Dump that in there. Now we want a ton of this stuff out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll just fill our inventory up. Screw it. And we will now start extending our base. Make one multi-purpose room, make another multi-purpose room. That'll probably do for now. We do need 3 in total for the interior pieces objective. But for now, the important thing is just to get the alien containment. And then we can make a hatch for this. And drop the again. So then what we will want is, actually I want to deconstruct this and put a tube on first, because then I can make a bulkhead, I believe. Which is another one of the required components. So we grab one of those, some more metal. In we come. And interior pieces. What am I missing? Nuclear reactor. I didn't even see any of those at the Traders Wreck where they usually are. Yeah, I actually haven't watched other previous runs of Bingothon. I should have, but I was only reminded of it recently, so haven't really done my research. So let's just preparing some things. We still have a bunch of titanium here, so we may as well get at least some of it out. And we now make another multi-purpose room off to the side. So that's all good there. Now, what is the next thing that I want to do? I think, yes, it's at 40 minutes. I can't remember when the radiation message was. I need to worry about fixing the aurora and just gaining access to it in general. So let's go do that. Is there anything else that I need to tick off my list? No, not yet. Don't believe so. No. Okay. I could build the vending machines, but I'll do that a bit later. Oh, collect all 16 PDAs. Now's the time to see if we missed any. Nope, 16. Good. Done. Okay. To the aurora. So to access the aurora before it's exploded, we're going to utilize a little maintenance hatch. It's totally intended. On the way, we might be lucky enough to pick up some more Cyclops engine fragments, which would actually be quite handy. They're often around the back end here. Can also grab a salt while we're at it. Don't want to spend too much time in the radiation necessarily, but yeah, that's fine. In we go. Won't waste too much time. So we come down here, find this little divot here, build one compartment, build two compartments, and the drive room has now disappeared. Deconstruct this, we'll actually keep the metal. Ideally I want to find one of the bleeders that frequents these parts. I also want to equip that. Let's just go in here, we don't actually need Super Seagull at this point. There's one. Flood my base. I'll just repair one of these. Actually, we don't want to double die. Oh, we won't drown as well because there we go. We'll just die of radiation, that's fine. We'll now respawn in that base. That base is now flooded. We can now actually put that on 5 and this back on 4. So we can do this more easily and finish repairing these. So there's 11 all in all. I want to avoid the bleeders if at all possible. They're just annoying. There's a couple above the surface of the water as well. Here's the other one above the water. Then we've got 2 more, which will probably just die and then do. I don't want to take too many medkits if I don't need to. Can get started on at least. There we go, 30% or so. Out we go. For some reason I didn't have Super Seagull again, which I would have expected to, but never mind. There we go. So that's that fixed. We'll mark it off when we have the convenience to do so rather than immediately. Deconstruct that. No, we don't actually need that as well. Whatever. Go past the locker room, find the prawn bay, come in here, back up a little bit, down, and up, through the floor. We don't need the thing. Oh, we need a carry-all though. So we're going to take 1 medkit. We just want to make sure that we survive to pick up a carry-all. which is thankfully a protected item, so we shouldn't have to worry about dropping it when we inevitably die. And now all we need to do is scan the prawn suits. We've already scanned one in Treaders, so there's only 3 that we need to do. And they're all on this top floor here. And then we can just die in a fire. So I don't believe there's anything else we need from here. We got the vending machine from outside. So now we can mark off the Fix Aurora. And we did indeed keep the carryall. So the carryall we can now place on the floor. The repair tool we no longer require. We can now make a power cell. We need some more metal for some ingots now. We've got the salt as well. So we can now make the hydrochloric acid and the polyaniline. That'll become useful later. We need one of those, and we need 2 table coral for a computer chip. Let's get Super Sea Glide again. We actually need a few of these, don't we? There we go. So we're going to need some more gold. We can make one of these. That is for the whatchamacallit, for the vehicle upgrade console. So what do we need now? Just trying to think. Sometimes you just gotta stop and think about what you're going to do next. I think we're going to head to the mountain now. We'll take remote storage. We need 2 gel sacks. Yeah. I still have the repair tool on me. That's right. I can ditch that at some point. Off we go. Over to the mountain. We still need some teeth from dogs, so we're going to have to go hang around a pack of them at some point. We'll go past Life Pod 6 and Life Pod 12. That's 2 objectives. The Life Pod objectives that are this close to the shallows are generally a difficulty 1. We're just going to grab both PDAs because I can't remember exactly which one I actually need. So that's fine. Don't need anything from that wreck that I can think of. We're now going to head over to Life Pod 12, which will be a difficulty 2 instead of a difficulty 1 because it's slightly further away. I have a feeling I'm going to be spending a lot of time just waiting around near the end because of unoptimal pathing or timing of getting things constructed. So I need to move a bunch of my base over to a geyser. Come in here, grab that. So that's 6 and 12 now both done. One more ruby wouldn't go amiss, so then I don't have to be quite so creative. Actually, no, it doesn't actually matter. Yep, I ran into the wreck because I didn't have my light on. So I'm going to head over towards the quarantine enforcement platform. And down we go. Here's the vent. We're actually aiming for a cave. There's a gel sack. There's 1 uraninite. another one. It's a sandstone. Well, we do need some sandstone actually, to be fair. Of course it's lead, not anything useful, but whatever. Silver, that is more useful. Over here, need one more uraninite. There's another time capsule. There's an engine fragment, that's always useful. Need one more of those now. Uraninite. There you go, just the one. Gold, sure. We need a ton of diamonds as well, but I think I'll actually just do an inventory. And I need like 6 lithium as well. So it's 1 and 1. 1 and 2. I was looking for other shale, but I don't think it's worth my while wasting too much time in this cave for it. Yeah. Let's head over to the wreck. Should be starting to get light soon as well, which is nice. There's the other engine fragment, that's good. Now I need 3 nuclear fragments. I wasted a bit too much time in that cave, so I'm going to have to actually go up for air and come all the way back down again now, I think. Which is a bit frustrating. Yeah, up we go. I thought we already had 2 moonpool, but I saw a fragment for it, so I'll double check. If I get just an extra couple of metal, then that's fine. And we're pretty much just going to break shale until we run out of inventory space. All the way down again. So, nuclear reactor. Moonpool. I didn't have it just as well as I did. Grab that then. Should have looked harder at the sparse reef, because that would have increased my odds of finding what I needed here. Not that it was too much of a problem in the end. And now we just want to break a lot of shale. Gold is probably not what we really need right now. I think that's 3 lithium. That's 4. I really don't need any more gold, I don't think. And I need maybe 4 more lithium, but that I can also get closer to base. Screw it, we'll grab it, so that's 5 I believe. Diamonds is much more what I'm after. Good, grab another one of those just in case. So that's 6 I believe. We need 8 lithium in all, I think. 7. Let's go up further. We want to come up here, grab that. Some more shale would be nice. Of course it's more gold rather than anything I actually want. Diamond, diamond, 1 more lithium maybe. We'll just, my inventory's full, that's okay. And now we come in here and we're actually just going to jump out of the water, because we don't need super sea glide right at the moment anyway. We just don't want to not die straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 diamonds, not too bad. Put those there, put those there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I still need 1 more lithium. That's okay. Sure, we'll make the most of our space. And we will now drop that ruby. And honestly drop the repair tool because we don't need it. No, we don't need to care about getting more lithium. And we're going to take this. No, not yet. Yeah, I should have actually, because I want more tablets, that's right. So I'm going to go up to the shore. Shouldn't have gotten rid of Super Seagull quite so quickly. I should have done the switch around up on shore. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Up we come. Coming up the back of this platform here. Grabbing another tablet that's available. You can make more. We have to make more. But we want to minimize the amount that we're actually having to create, without going too far out of our way to do so. So now I've got to go all the way back down again, unfortunately. There won't actually be too many spoilers in this particular run, because it's just a bingo run. You'll see some places that you otherwise wouldn't have seen, but you won't really see much else. I literally just remembered that there's another tablet I didn't collect. This is a little bit sloppy, but that's not the end of the world. I can now pick up a loose lithium. There we go. And that's all the lithium I'll need. If it had been a diamond, I would have kept that too. And grab that tablet. There we go. Now we can go back and do what we were going to do. And we pop on into the moon pool. And then we're going to do something a little bit fun. We're going to take off our tank and our rebreather. And we're going to treat the walls as advice. Stay under 100 for as long as we can. Remember that we're not actually trying to disarm this particular building. We're not going to turn off the lights, we're just going to go in and grab this tablet here and grab this down here, and it's not really worth our while trying to go out again. We're just going to sit here, put our rebreather back on, and we'll wait. Did I complete anything else that I should be marking off? Life pod 6 and life pod 12, that's right. I've not been remembering to scan rays, that's right. That's silly of me. Never mind. Now I can put my oxygen tank back on. I'm just going to dump some stuff in here for now. All of these can also go in here. Actually going to take the lithium out though. Just going to do a little bit of that. What else do we need? We need at least 2. How do I build the vending machines actually, come to think of it? Glass and titanium, okay. So I've got some spare quartz to make 1 more glass. So that should be fine. And then we come here. And we're just going to make the coffee vending machine there. I always look like I could use some coffee. Okay, it seems that one doesn't fit there, so we're going to build it here instead. There we go. Oh, and we've discovered the cuttlefish too. So, both types of vending machine done. We can pick up the cuttlefish and leave. We can actually deconstruct this hatch now because we don't need it. We just need to have this still there for now until we complete the rest of the interior pieces. We now release the cuttlefish and tell it to stay exactly where it is because we don't want it following us. Okay, so what else do we need to do with this base? We need to build a bioreactor, a nuclear reactor, and the water filtration machine. Let's head upstairs. Got a lot of gold now, but we do need more silver. Take out all of these. I can now deconstruct the vending machines as well, come to think of it. So let's put all of the lithium in here. Make the aerogel. Put the diamonds all in here. Take some of this lead out, put that in, put all of this in. So I need 3 more silver. We'll deconstruct the coffee vending machine now, much as it pains me. We'll deconstruct the vending machine now, because I no longer require it, but I'm going to want to use the glass from it. And make a reactor rod, which will come in handy once we finish the actual completed thing. So, okay, so 3 more silver and a ton of metal. And we'll dump, what we'll do is we'll take out a couple of those and just eat them to get them out of the way. We need to give ourselves super sea glide again. So we're just going to head north. And we're going to collect some metal. And we're going to go visit some dogs. They're not actually dogs, of course, but we call them that for the sake of convenience. I'm going to ignore the metal that was there, because it's a bad one. Get another one there. So we need 4 teeth. The dogs have a rare chance to drop teeth when they pick up a piece of metal. So we're just going to give it plenty of metal to play with. We should have actually moved it further away from its nest. So about here. Come over here. And drop those. We're also going to look around the area and see if there's any others that are available that might be more useful. Because there are sometimes a few around this area. It's looking pretty barren today, unfortunately. If they've all been trapped down in this cave, that sometimes happens. Well, either way, we still need, I don't think I need any more gold actually, but we need 3 silver. There's 1. It's always hard to ignore gold because you so often need so much of it. But I'm quite positive, quite confident that I don't need any just at the moment. 1 more silver. Nope, 1 more silver. There we go. That should be all we need from there, I think. Oh, it's entirely possible I've forgotten something. That's a dog. Hello. Come closer. No. I wanted to swipe it, not the creepvine. If you injure something, they run away. Closer to the center of the map, which is going to be convenient for my purposes at this point, because he is now going to be closer to my friendly dog over here. Let's get some oxygen. So now we just have to wait, unfortunately. Dogs are a bit clean freaks, so every time they pick up a piece of metal, which they like to do, there's a 25% chance that they drop a tooth. Unfortunately, because it's only 25%, it can take a long time to be productive. Here's 1, so that's a good start. There's 2, they make a faint noise. It's a more prominent noise when you're closer to them. This dude's actually doing a bit of a juggle, but he's also chasing fish, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that they'll be trading between each other's nests. He's actually doing a bit of a juggle as well, which is where they pick it up and drop it from the same place, which is quite nice. The one that was here, I have no idea where he's gone. Here he comes, he's just come in. This is a bad piece of metal. There is a piece of metal that does not drop any teeth from it. A mistake in the code has left it without a hardness value. So we have 2. They're both being reasonably industrious. They're unfortunately not being as convenient as I'd like. Another one? No, that's 3 though, so that's a good start. 1 more. And then I'll pick up that metal and take it with me. In fact, I may as well pick up this bit now. There we go. So that's all I need. Now I can do that. Wait for him to drop this one. You can knife them to make them drop it early, but no real need. I need to scan a rabbit ray, that's right. They'd be very fast. I also need to scan the other rays, and I've kind of forgotten to. I still need to go down to the cove tree again, that's right, because I died on my way there. So we'll do that at one point, because we also need to head down into the lava zone anyway. We'll do a bit of a trade of tablet types when we're down there, because we can pick up some kyanite, so we don't need to make just purple tablets. Okay, back we go. Making plenty of titanium. We don't actually have space to drop all of that stuff in here. That's annoying. We can start condensing some things though. Also, I was going to be making some metal ingots anyway, so we may as well do that now. I need at least 2 to start with. Eventually more. So, what else do I need? So, I need another one of those, another computer chip, and then an advanced wiring kit. I believe there's also possibly more that I need, but that's certainly a good start. In fact, I do need another titanium ingot. And I need one of them to be a plasteel ingot. Need a couple of lubricants, I need that, I need those, I need those. I don't need those yet though. And I need 3 lead, I believe. Sure, well let's see what we still lack once we get in here. So let's go up the ladder. We need just loose metal for the bioreactor. That's annoying, because I've turned most of my loose metal into ingots now. Yeah, I only have 1. Okay. I actually need some more loose metal for other things as well. So let's grab 1 there. And another 1 there. And another 1 there. 3 should do it for now. A little bit scrappy, unfortunately. I didn't get to pick it up. I went too far away from my base. There we go. Right, now, where was I? Bioreactor. This way. Okay, let's move my ladder, because it's slightly in the way. I do still need one, but it is a bit in the way, so let's move that. Come down here, and now build a nuclear reactor. Actually, we don't want to put a rod into it just yet. We just want to leave that vacant for now. We now want to build a moon pool. So I need another 2 lead. I only have 1. Well, that's regrettable. So I guess we're hunting for a bit more sandstone. I believe there should be some over here, however. Good. I don't think I need anything else. We'll grab another lead just in case. Because I think I might need more than what I've anticipated. I think I also need a little bit more loose metal. I need to make some waterproof lockers just to fill a waterproof locker with waterproof lockers. It's one of the easiest tasks, I just haven't done it yet. So maybe we'll just do that now. 1, 2. Of course, so we still need more metal for that. Well, we're halfway there. Sure. Now I'm going to need some more loose metal, I think. Loose metal is the most annoying thing to need lots of because it takes up so much room. come here for some teeth, probably. Never mind, back we go. We're in the kind of tricky middle section where things take a long time to sort out.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical
So now we want to build a moon pool. Doesn't have to be connected necessarily.
6, 5,
Just needs to be in the same approximate area. Let's put it in behind, in fact. There we go. Hopefully it'll get some power because we'll need to use it for some things. And up we come. Vehicle upgrade console, which I believe is the last interior piece we need. So what have we got here? If we think about it, we've got a ladder. Waterproof filtration machine, that's right. So I need one more copper wire. So let's get Super Sea Glide again. Actually, I believe I've left some limestone down here. There's one. There's two. There's my copper wire right there. Kind of want one more quartz, I think. Wrong way, over here. I'm amazed it hasn't started flooding, to be perfectly honest. I was going to... I did go the right way, I wanted to come in here. So, let's just think. We've got the ladder, we've got the bulkhead, we've got the upgrade console, bioreactor, nuclear reactor, and alien containment. The last thing we need is a water filtration machine, which we can clip wonderfully into the containment like so. So now that is that. And now we want to get rid of it because it saps power. And we don't like it. So goodbye. We also don't need the alien containment anymore. So that gives us back a lot of glass that we can use for other things. We now also want to deconstruct the bioreactor because we want to move the other power supplies to somewhere different. So we're going to pack up this base and move it closer to a thermal geyser so that we can fully power it more easily. So how much space have we got? Not as much as I would have liked. How much loose metal do we have? A decent amount. That might actually be all we need. Let's find out. We're running very low on batteries. So we're going to head down to a geyser. Actually, I think I don't have the magnetite on me for the thermal plant, but that's okay. Which way are we going? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I thought I was going the right way. No, I just went slightly too far to the left. So here's a geyser. So this is a good spot for a thermal plant. Which, yes, we don't have the thing for. Oh, I also need to get the exterior grow bed going, come to think of it. So, we're going to put one multi-purpose room here. And rather than stack them, we're just going to put them side by side if we can. There we go. Where does my scanner go? I think I must have just dumped it accidentally at some point. So what I need is 3 metal salvage on my way back to base. 2 and 3. We're going to get another 2 quartz. We're also going to get some more copper. My inventory is apparently full. We're going to drop the first aid kit. Who needs a first aid kit anyway? And that'll do. Back to base. And in here, let's do this, and this, and this. And while I'm thinking of it, we'll make the other 2 waterproof lockers so that we've finished that objective. That's what I was going to do. Oh, I can also dump some glass. That's right. So that's that one done. Quite a fun one, that one. Just going to have a plethora of lockers here. In we come. We can actually turn these teeth into enameled glass now that we have the glass. And then we can put it in here. Now let's go. Ah, I need demagnetite, that's right. That's what I came back for. There. I was also going to make some more things for batteries. Oh, and look for my scanner. Where was my scanner? I'm not sure I actually need it anymore. But it feels weird not having my scanner on me. Is it in here? It is in here. There we go. So let's do this. I'm going to take the battery out of that, and we're going to make another scanner. We're going to take the battery out of this, and we're going to make another scanner. And with that scanner, we're going to take the battery out of it. And with that scanner, we're going to take the battery out of it and put them into there. And now we can dump the empty scanners, at least, back in there. There we go. Now, where were we? Let's go south again. Don't mind the cough, it sometimes just does that. I do need to scan rays in the tree. Yes, prawn arms, I believe I have all of the ones that I need. Because I did that before. Let's just get some oxygen before I drown. It's daytime, so that's quite good because we're wanting to construct another solar panel on top of this base. I already have the drill arms and the grapple arms. Come down here. Find a good place to stick this. Ideally I want to put it right down here if I can without getting roasted. But it also needs to actually transmit power to the base. Doesn't like uneven surfaces, unfortunately. Well, I say that, but then it just gave me a green... There. Let's see what it's like there. The higher the temperature, the more power it generates, as you'd expect. 59, pretty good. Yeah, that's good. So now we need to build a hatch as well. Not sure I've got an extra quartz on me, that's a shame. Let's find a quartz real quick. That's a salt, not a quartz. There's a quartz. We also want some sort of biological material, such as bladderfish. Sure. Come back here. Thank you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Make the hatch. And in we come. And now we're building some interior modules again, this time with a bit more purpose. I think 4 fish should be plenty to get it fully powered. Nuclear reactor. It takes about 10 minutes for things to get fully powered. There we go. And unfortunately I don't have Super Sea Glide anymore, but you know what? You know what's easier than going all the way back to base? Death warping back to base. No, that wouldn't work because I was just in that base, but now I kind of want to because my health is too low. Bit of an idiot. Should have deconstructed the hatch first because I don't actually need to access it just yet. Whatever. These things happen. I'll just leave it there. Simple mistake to make. Also, I'm a little bit paranoid about the amount of power that those bladderfish might give in the bioreactor. So I'm just going to stuff it full of mushrooms while I'm at it. just to make sure. I don't want to come back and find it's only half done. Right, now, what to do next? I need to evaluate my ion cube collection. I also need to make a mobile vehicle bay. And a Seamoth as part of that. I should have just died to come back here actually. This is much slower than I remember. I can also deconstruct a bunch of this stuff if I need to. Also need 2 more lithium, I just realised. And 4 more diamonds at least. So let's just dump this stuff in here for now. Maybe take that out just in case it's useful. So what have I got? I've got 4, 4, 4, and 2. I need 2 more tablets. Either 2, well I need one of those in order to get the blue tablet. But then the blue tablet will be another one of those. So 4, 4 is 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, wait, yeah. 14, yes, so I need 2 more. 2 more iron cubes and stuff. Stuff and things. Lots of stuff and things. Let's go to the... no, let's make a mobile vehicle bay first. Mobile vehicle bay first. Oh, I need another... what's the Seamoth defense system require again? Do I need another advanced wiring kit? Just a wiring kit. Okay. So there's a few things I'm kind of waiting until I get my base full of power, and then I can start deconstructing all of those. So, yeah. Exterior grow bed with fully grown tiger plants. Let's get that growing, because that takes about 20 minutes for them to grow as well. I can just put that. I don't want to put it too close to my base. There's a nice flat area over here. Exterior grow bed somewhere around here. I thought this was going to be flat enough. Yes, there we go. Right. Let's go find some tiger plants, shall we? They're often on the back of reef backs. There's also quite a few over here in the red grass area. Don't actually need to reuse materials too much. I can just get more raw materials if I really want to. It's probably easier, but tiger plants. It's not much room to dance around this, unfortunately, because I want to avoid hitting the mushrooms. Yeah, I'm going to give up on that one. Can usually dance around them easily and not even take any hits, but more difficult when it's confined spaces. Also, I should get some oxygen first. Maybe we'll check the back of this reef back. Either one of them. Yeah, there's some. I don't want to hurt the reef back. It's the only difficulty. They're going to collide. That's interesting. I haven't been picking up any of those. That's just rude. Okay. Now my inventory's full. So it's going to take a couple of trips as well. That's the other annoying thing. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have grabbed the base material after all. Never mind. We find our grow bed again, and then I guess we might go a different direction. I should also probably just die at some point and refresh my health again. Oh, that's enough. Cool. Sweet. Drop that. Refresh my health. I also want to gather 9 floaters, come to think of it. So maybe I should just do that now as well. just tidy up some loose ends. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that fits in a carryall. Back we go. Open storage, drop it all in there. That's that done. That's the only thing I need the carryall for as well, I believe. So, once again, I need to visit the primary containment facility, that's right. I'm running into too many things that are kind of order operations dependent. I need to just make some stuff and ignore that. I need to make the mobile vehicle bay. Some more metal would be nice. Here we go. Over we go. Power cell. And lubricants. So I need another lubricant at some point. And I need 2 nickel, 3 crystalline sulfur, and an extra lithium. So I need 3 extra lithium. Probably actually do this, because I don't think I need the scanner for anything else now. So 2 nickel, 3 crystalline sulfur. And I need a couple of ion cubes. Oh, that's fine. I can go to the PCF for those, actually. Yeah, we want to go this way more then. No, this way. Come down here. Somewhere around here, I believe it was. Maybe not exactly there, though. We'll try it, but I don't think that's enough. No, not quite enough. Nope. There we go. Climb out of bounds with that. And drop. And so we make our way to the lava castle. Don't mind the lack of scenery. Or the pitch blackness. Down we come. 3rd floor. Do need to go to the cove tree still too, actually, but I think that might just be a separate foray now. That was meant to be done earlier. Oh, we need to scan one of these chaps, though. Oh, that's right. That's why I need the scanner. Because I need to scan these guys. Yeah, there was a reason. Now, it'll take me a little bit to get my bearings, I think. Should also look for some nickel while I'm going around here, come to think of it. I'm almost out of oxygen already, so I might not want to waste too much time on that. Alright, I know where I am now. That's the main thing. Let's just go in. 1. That's magnetite. So that's 1 sulfur. 2 sulfur. 1 of those. 3. Okay, let's get some more oxygen first. In we come. Grab this so we can get Super Sea Glide again. A lot of kyanite around. How much do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need 2 more, but I still need nickel as well. So first we come inside here and grab the blue tablet. Which we need to scan and then collect. And while we're here, let's grab the ion cube.
Come here to me.
And back up. Certainly a little bit unoptimal perhaps. So I need 2 nickels still, that's the annoying thing. Honestly, I probably should have just come down the normal way. 2 nickel, 2 more kyanite. And 1 more sulfur. 1, 2, so much kyanite. There's the sulfur. Alright, let's just pop out this way quickly and try and find a couple of nickel. Because that's so easy to find. Also need some more lithium actually. Just don't want to stray too far without being able to come back for oxygen. Or indeed take too much damage. No, that's the floor. That's Kevin. Having a bit of a temper tantrum because I'm too fast for him for a change. I'm almost dead of heat. 2. This is not going to end well, I don't think. And no nickel, crucially. There's 1. Nope, that's the gold that I dropped. Yeah, I'm taking too much heat damage, I'll probably die on my way back. So that's annoying. Thankfully I only picked up some lithium and kyanite, which is easily enough. Grabbed again. I mean, I do actually want to die to reset my health anyway, so it's kind of convenient. I just want to do it on my own terms, ideally. Oh well, at least I'm close. So things should be just over here, I guess. Yeah, they've kind of exploded away, I guess, haven't they? That's annoying. It's very unpredictable what happens to things when you die, unfortunately. Because there should have been... Oh, so I kept the sulfur. So 2 kyanite and 2 lithium is all I lost. Oh, kyanite. So I need 1 more kyanite. But I still need 2 nickel, and that's the most annoying thing. I should just get it from the cove tree at this point, shouldn't I? Let's be honest. There's one of the lithiums that I need. Yeah, I guess I just try and get nickel from near the cove tree instead. Get 1 more kyanite. If I can find another from this cave system again, it was so plentiful before, but I've kind of picked it clean now, haven't I? Yeah, that's fine. 1 more. There we go. Trying to think what I should have done better earlier. 2, 4, 6, 8, yep. Leave that there. So I actually scanned all of the precursor keys, so I should have actually marked that off, so we're going to do that soon.
I am what you
Not sure
see.
the entirely best way of doing the ion cube fabricator, so I'm just going to do it the easiest way that I can think of, and that's just to walk in the wrong way and scan it, and then go out the front door and die in the lava.
In nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Out we go again. So, I actually have a bit of time. I can't free my cursor to check off things, but I can do that when I die. Over we come, take a good bit of damage there. Theoretically, there's ways you can clip in out of bounds to scan the containment facility fabricator, but I wanted the ion cube from inside there anyway.
Translated local area broadcast. Warning. Vaccine
Scan all of this.
terminated. Emperor
Good.
project.
And run out the front door to die. Actually, I could probably just jump off that, but whatever. Out we come. And die in some lava. And I should head back to my life pod that way. Okay, now I can knock off that one and that one. So we're getting there. We're making slow progress. And we can come in here, and now we can do 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, and I can't remember how many I'm lacking, so we'll find out the easy way. And we don't have any more. So we need 6 more diamonds. Could have gathered more kyanite, but that's alright. Let's grab another metal salvage to get some more metal. Let's go check on our power base as well, because if I can start deconstructing that. I kind of lost track of how long I was faffing around, but it feels like it was a long time. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's at full power by now. Then I can start deconstructing elements of it. Solar power, 75 out of 75. Thermal plant, 250 out of 250. Bioreactor. Oh, well, there we go, it's full. Sweet. We want the materials from this. We want the materials from this. I don't think we really want the materials from this, but we'll grab them anyway. Another 6 metal should come in handy. And at the very least we need the aerogel from that. If we were really clever, we would have actually used the item duplication glitch on those. That's something to consider, because I could have just built them and then rebuilt them basically. I just don't know if they'd then power up properly, or whether I'd be able to interact with them properly. So that's something to actually test at some stage. We're just going to limp back to base. Can drop the magnetite now, I'm fairly sure. Going to fetch that and that. And we're going to see what we are lacking for the prawn arms. So I can make the perimeter defense system. Lithium and diamonds. And the nickel, of course. And another lithium. So that's why I need some more lithium. So I need at least 2 more lithium. And the 2 nickel and 4 more diamonds. 6 more diamonds actually, I need 6 diamonds because the prawn itself. Quite a lot of stuff basically. So I didn't really need that at all. Let's dump that stuff in there. I'll make another ingot, I think. Might need my knife. Let's just not drop that right away. So I need another 6 diamonds for that as well. So I need 12 diamonds. I need a lot of diamonds, guys. I need a lot of diamonds. But I still need to also visit the cove tree again. So that's fine. Oh, I can mark off this. I'll also check on my exterior grow bed. Yep, they're ready to kill me. So that's good. You don't want to get too close to them or build too close to your base. So let's go to the traders again. Yes, I do, Somnic, thank you. That's why I said I need 12 in total. Also, no, I do need to scan things, that's right, yes. So, traders for 12 diamonds and at least 2 lithium. It might take a little amount of time to get, unfortunately. Start heading down now. Traders, wherefore art thou, traders? Should be somewhere around here. Big spindly aliens. There we go. So now we wait for them to start churning up some shale. Don't need gold. That's one thing I don't need. Also don't need any of their poop, but they're dropping it for me anyway. So 1 lithium. 1 and 1. 2 and 1. You get a bit of crotchety sometimes. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 3 and 3, that's all the lithium I'll grab. 4. 5. 6. Yeah, go up for air again soon. 7. Up we go. How did I end up in the Grand Reef if there's no bit of Grand Reef between Sparse and Treaders? Except that there is. Also just went straight over the Treaders, I didn't go over Sparse. The Treaders path curls around behind the Sparse Reef towards the Grand Reef. So we're on 7 diamonds. Eight, 9. 10. 11. Grabbing extra stuff we don't need, but whatever. 12. Perfect. Sure, we'll keep an extra lithium for good luck, who knows. And let's head back towards our life pod now, and just go straight up. Actually, to be honest, we can just die and get our health back and our oxygen back anytime we need to. So we really don't need to care about going up for air just now, because we're not going to make it all the way through to the cove tree on one tank anyway, so that's fine. Into the deep Grand Reef again, retracing our steps slightly. This time we'll remember to scan a jelly ray, however, when they'll let us. There we go. Hard to scan things sometimes, they move rather quickly. And head down past the Legacy base again. And find a ghost ray. But we will first build a base with a hatch and flood it. And just wait to die, because that's easier. Should also swap out some batteries soon, but I'll be finished with my scanner soon, so I won't need to worry about that. Except no, I will need to scan the cove tree, so never mind. So, exit base, deconstruct hatch. I need to remember to save my inventory as well after picking up 2 nickel. Hello, Ghost Ray. You look disgusting. But that's okay. We love you anyway. So that's that objective. I'll cross it off when I die at the cove tree. Through we come here. Probably want to take some damage actually, because we'll probably wanting to find some brine pools because we have a lot of oxygen. That'll do for now. We'll actually find our previous base, I guess. So I just need to slap a hatch on that. Yep, there it is. Oh yeah, I finished the hatch. I just didn't have time to get in it for some reason. Over to the cove tree. We'll just ignore that base back there. I doubt we'll need it. 1 nickel. 2 nickel. There's tons around here. It's very plentiful. Sadly, the normal any percent run doesn't bring us this way. Scan the cove tree. Might actually make it all the way back to that base. Yeah, we will. That's handy. So we'll just save our inventory there and then just jump into the brine. And we get to keep some extra materials, not that we need them. So, that's done, and that's done. So it's just a lot of building things now, pretty much. We can probably also take the battery out of this, and we can put that in there. We now have the diamonds to do all of these, so let's start making those. 1, 2, 3. I could have picked up more nickel and made some orange tablets, that's right, I always forget about that. It's never something that you normally care about, but done, so that's that one done. Good. Can forget about those now. So now I need a bunch of stuff from in here. I'm actually going to need another advanced wiring kit, come to think of it. That's irritating. Bunch of loose material there. Sure, let's see what else we need. Never lets you jump out the first time for some reason. Jump jet upgrade. Grappling arm. And more loose titanium. Still, that's the jump jet upgrade and the grapple arm. Why am I coming in here for loose titanium? All I need to do is deconstruct this multi-purpose room. And in we come. And now we can make the drill arm. And that's the last thing that I need to make with the upgrade console, so we can deconstruct this. And out we go. And deconstruct the moon pool, because we don't need that either. Hop inside once more. We don't have a spare wiring kit, do we? No, that's a shame. And we're going to need some more ingots. And also need to turn that into another glass, I believe. I do have 2 lubricants, I think that's all I need. Seamoth and whatchamacallit. There's another battery too, that might be coming handy. There we go. And this one, slightly more. Oh, I need another rubber as well, because I need another... I suppose I can make the prawn suit first, rather than making another... No, let's not overcomplicate matters. Yeah, so I need 2 of those. I've already got 1. So that's enough for the Cyclops. So I just need, 2 more for the prawn. And I need another advanced wiring kit. So I just need another 2 silver. Sure. Five metal salvage, 2 silver. So I'm just going to come over here. 1 metal salvage. Pop down into these caves because there's always 5 sandstone here. 1 silver. 2 silver. Perfect. Didn't even need to get the others. And now we just need 4 more of these. 1, 2. Ooh, the radiation's spreading because the aurora's exploded. Even though we've repaired it, we repaired it before it exploded, so it messed up the logic slightly. And we can actually pick up our mobile vehicle bay, which is floated to the surface, because like many games of this type, the terrain isn't loaded in unless you're actually nearby to witness it. So the collision doesn't count, so once we left the mobile vehicle bay, it floated to the surface. No, not that. We need that and 2 of those. That, those, that, and 2 of those. No. Should I just make the Cyclops first? I think we do. Is that all I need for the Cyclops? I feel it is. Just grab all of those as well. Yeah, let's go make the Cyclops and honk the horn, because we can. It just needs to be deep enough. This is probably deep enough over here. Oh, this will be in the radiation though. Let's not go into the radiation. We don't want to be too far away from our base though. Whatever. That's fine, we'll go to the usual spot. Because we just know where it is, that's fine. So unfortunately we need to lose Super Sea Glide, but that's okay. And Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired. Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot.
Just wait for it to finish so we can then grab the mobile vehicle bay, because the others don't have a restriction on where we build them. Though the prawn we do want to build closer to where we're actually going to use it. Up we go. Inside. Okay, I didn't realize this was going to be in the radiation zone still. That's interesting. Let's just steal one of those for the sea moth. Sound the horn. We're actually going to use it, because why not? Flank speed is probably faster than Sea Glide without Super Sea Glide. I actually don't know. But we're just going to park it in close to base. Engine overheat, cool. That's fine, I really don't care what happens to this. There we go. That was fun. Not. Back we go. I should have parked it over the tiger plants actually, that would have been amusing. So let's drop that off there, come over here again, grab whatever else we need. I think I actually had pretty much everything else for the... I just needed that for the sea moth. So, let's make the sea moth. Not going to be quite sub 2 unfortunately.
Safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glucose and endorphin levels.
Go over here, upgrades, give it the perimeter defense system. And let's go find a Leviathan. We'll probably go to our good friend Burger King Foot Lettuce. Try planning with the sea moth because it's the fastest way to travel in it. Now we don't have Super Sea Glide active at the moment anyway, but that's fine. Literally the last thing we'll be doing is drilling a resource with the prawn arm. And the sea moth will be nearby if we need it. If we really wanted to travel back to base. Get a bit too far south, that's fine. Back towards the dunes. Select the defense system. And get here ready to harass a Reaper Leviathan. Where is he? There's the wreck. Here we go, Burger King Foot Lettuce as named by the Reddit community. Easiest thing to do is let him grab you. And release. And then they let you go again. And he runs away. And that is that objective done. Previously I have chased him all the way back to the shallows, but I think that might be a bit excessive at the moment, especially since I am looking for a large deposit. Here we go. Ah, the best PDA line. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it? Yes, yes I am. Up we go. And pop out of the Seamoth. Hope that we've got everything in order to make the prawn. And make the prawn. And we can tick off that one. It's always best to stay on the platform just in case. It has a bad habit of defying gravity otherwise, if we're not careful. For some reason it thinks it's a certain witch. And we'll just equip all of those, because why not? Into the prawn, and now suddenly it remembers that gravity exists again. And we land right next to this. That's just a titanium deposit. And we just need to drill it until it breaks slightly. Done. All done. One complete grid. Slightly over 2 hours. I was hoping for faster, but not too bad. Hopefully with some refinements. Actually in the Bingothon, I'll be running the same grid is my intention, with more refinements and therefore a slightly faster time. I think I'll probably make 2 hours the estimate. I'd be surprised if I go over, because I did have incidents in this one with the accidental death in the Lost River, but it'll cover some of those eventualities. Perhaps we give it a slightly higher estimate of 210 or something if we need to. But otherwise, I feel that it's a decent run. Hey BKFL. Thump. I really wish that the jump jet upgrade did more. Yes, thank you for watching everyone, and to the people who will be reviewing this for the Bingothon. Hopefully you'll consider this favourably for a Subnautica submission. It's a good showcase of a lot of the different things that we do in Bingo, and a lot of the different parts of the map, different objectives, fun things that you can do in the game. Hopefully it'll get some more people interested in running the game, or just playing it casually. Off we go.